It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, the 10th of February. I'm Michael Groff. Dry and warm will be the story around here through the early part of next week, but then a pattern change comes our way, and that will bring in much cooler temperatures, breezy to windy conditions, and maybe a shot at some rain around here finally. So let's talk about it. First, yesterday in the valley, 79 degrees, the afternoon high, 48 was the morning low, the normal high 70 and the normal low 48. And looking out there right now at 8:25 a.m., sunny sky here in Phoenix. We're at 54 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 24, relative humidity 31%, the winds are calm, and the barometer is rising. The upper air look, it's the same old story out here across the west. High pressure is the dominant feature, and that will continue to be the case for a while, with a dry northeasterly flow here across Arizona and Southern California, and that is a down-sloping flow for many of us, and that means very warm temperatures. Look at this, heat advisories for the valleys of Southern California all the way to the coast, Los Angeles down to San Diego. Some areas could see temperatures in the low 90s today in that San Fernando Valley, so be aware of that. Very hot temperatures, and that will continue through Sunday out there. Elsewhere, some winter weather advisories and wind advisories for the Dakotas and Minnesota, and it remains bitterly cold across Alaska. Temperatures around 30 to 50 below. Wind chill values I saw as low as 65 below up there this morning. The convective outlook for today, not a single rumble of thunder to be had across the lower 48. And here's a look at precipitation, and this is valid through next Thursday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix, maybe as much as 1/10 of an inch. Heavier totals across the higher terrain of northern and eastern Arizona with a system due in here by the middle part of next week. We'll talk about that and everything else right now as we get to the models and have a look. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There's that anomalous ridge extending from the northeast Pacific through the western United States, a trough in the east, and there is an upper low to the south of us, and that's why we have that pressure gradient and that dominant north-northeasterly dry downsloping wind flow. So what it means down below all of that today, sunny sky, warm, highs in Phoenix, pretty close to 80. Tonight, clear and pleasantly cool, overnight lows in the 40s to around 50. Tomorrow, sunny, warm again, highs close to 80. Over the weekend, the ridge will remain in place, and this is likely to be the warmest part of our forecast, with highs on both Saturday and Sunday getting into the lower 80s here in Phoenix. Still pretty close to 80 on Monday, although the pattern is beginning to undergo a change. At that point, the ridge is starting to weaken, and we see troughing beginning to descend into the Pacific Northwest, rain and mountain snow there. On Tuesday, that's going to drop to the south and east. And so we'll see that rain and snow picking up across California, the Sierra, and we should have increasing clouds here in Phoenix by that time. Partly sunny, high temperatures should fall back into the mid-70s. But then by Wednesday, much of our model guidance shows an upper low closing off here over the southwest, bringing in at least some decent amount of moisture, and temperatures really taking a nosedive. In fact, some of our guidance suggests high temperatures don't even make it to 60 here in Phoenix on Wednesday, so we'll go with upper 50s to low 60s, breezy to locally windy conditions, an increase in clouds, and yes, widely scattered rain and mountain snow showers across the state. Some guidance a bit more bullish on the moisture. We'll just have to see. This is still, 6-7 days out, but the idea is on the table for unsettled weather to come in here, albeit rather briefly, because as we go to a week from today, this is Thursday, the 17th, that system is already moving off to the east, a dry northwesterly flow in its wake, and that looks cool, but drier. Then going out 10 days, this is Saturday the 19th, and guess what? Ridging returns across the west. However, there is an upper low trying to undercut it out there over the East Pacific. Still, for us, looks like a dry northwesterly flow, heights coming back up and temperatures returning to around or above normal. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix, this goes out through the 24th of February, coming off of the European ensemble. You got quite a few members that show rain in here by the middle part of next week. The ensemble mean is around 1/4 of an inch. We're not expecting any significant precipitation with this feature, but a shot at cooler temperatures, and that'll be nice. And speaking of temperatures, taking a look at those off the national blend of models, way above average all the way through the early part of next week, and then a brief cool down, likely a major cool down there with highs 64 it's got for Wednesday. We might be cooler than that if we can get some precipitation in here, but it doesn't last long. We'll start to warm up thereafter. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, suggestions. And as always, I invite you to check out my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a lot of music, have a lot of fun over there. Myself and the one and only Michelle. We work tirelessly and endlessly to produce that for you. So do check it out. I leave a link to it in the description. And yes, thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe out there and have yourselves an absolutely glorious Thursday.